Welcome to our channel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Assalamu alaikum. On this occasion, we will discuss more deeply Tawhid, which is the first pillar in the pillars of faith, so that we understand and light to practice the teachings of monotheism. To shorten the duration of this video, let's get started. Prologue. Tawhid, oneness of Allah. In Islam, to facilitate understanding of Tawhid, it is classified into three parts, namely Tawhid Rububiyyah and Tawhid Uluhiyyah. 1. Tawhid al-Rububiyyah. This refers to the belief in the oneness of Allah in His lordship and His sole authority as the creator, sustainer, and provider of the universe. 2. Tawhid al-Uluhiyyah, also known as Tawhid al-Ibadah. This aspect focuses on the belief in the oneness of Allah in worship. It emphasizes that all acts of worship and devotion should be directed solely to Allah and not to any other being or object. 3. Tawhid al-Asma al-Sifat. This aspect relates to the belief in the oneness of Allah's names and attributes. Muslims believe that Allah has beautiful names and perfect attributes, and these names and attributes are unique to Him alone. These three branches of monotheism are interrelated and complement each other in Islamic teachings. Tawhid Rububiyyah teaches that only Allah has absolute power over the universe, while monotheism Uluhiyyah emphasizes that worship are only worthy of being given to Allah alone, asma, and attributes. By understanding and applying these three branches of monotheism, a Muslim is expected to be able to gain a correct understanding of Allah and perform sincere worship only for Him. Alright, for categories 1 and 2 we think it's clear enough. Let's get into the topic of changes, namely Al-Asma al-Sifat. Allah's names and attributes. These three branches of Tawheed are reflected in the 99 Asmaul Husna, 99 attributes of Allah. Asmaul Husna is a term in Islam that refers to the 99 names or perfect attributes of Allah. Asmaul Husna consists of a combination of the words Asma, which means name, and Husna, which means beautiful or perfect. These names describe the attributes of Allah who is most perfect, and each name has a deep meaning and is important in knowing Allah. In the following, we describe the 99 Asmaul Husna, 99 names, beautiful characters of Allah, so that many types of Islamic music are sung, namely 1. Ar-Rahman, most gracious. Allah is the most merciful towards all of His creation. 2. Ar-Rahim, most merciful. Allah is most merciful to His believing servants. 3. Al-Malik, most reigning. Allah is the absolute ruler over everything in this universe. 4. Al-Qudus, most holy. Allah is holy from all shortcomings and defects. 5. As-Salam, gives prosperity. God is the source of well-being and peace. 6. Al-Aziz, mighty. Allah is almighty and invincible. 7. Al-Hakim, most wise. Allah is all-wise in all His actions and decisions. 8. Al-Wadud, most compassionate. Allah is all-loving and full of compassion. 9. Al-Muhyi, the living one. Allah is the giver of life and strength to all living things. 10. Al-Mu'min, most giving security. Allah is the source of security and trust. 11. Al-Mutakabir, most great. Allah is supreme in all things. He has infinite greatness and is above all things. Allah is the source of perfect majesty. 12. Al-Khaliq, the creator. Allah is the supreme creator who brings everything from nothing into existence. He is the creator who is able to create by His will without any prior examples or prototypes. 13. Al-Bari, most forming. Allah is the creator who combines different elements to create various forms and forms of life. He created everything with beauty and perfection. 14. Al-Musawwir, most shape-forming. Allah is the former of form who gives shape and form to everything in the universe. He is the creator who gives beauty and harmony to all his creation. 15. Al-Ghafir, most forgiving. Allah is most forgiving who gives his servants the opportunity to repent and forgive their sins. He is a source of abundant forgiveness. 16. Al-Qahhar, the most compelling. Allah is the all-forcing who has absolute power and is able to control everything. He arranges destiny and determines all events in this universe. 17. Al-Wahhab, most merciful. Allah is the most giver of grace who gives all favors, sustenance, and goodness to his servants without limits. He is the source of abundant bounty. 18. Ar-Razzaq, most giver of fortune. Allah is the most giver of sustenance who provides sustenance to all his creatures according to his will. He is a source of unlimited sustenance. 19. Al-Fatah, the most opener of mercy. Allah is the most opener of mercy who provides a way out and solutions for his servants in facing difficulties. He is the source of ease and the opener of the doors of goodness. 20. Al-Alim, all-knowing. Allah is all-knowing who has knowledge that encompasses all things, both visible and hidden. He knows everything perfectly and infinitely. 21. Al-Kabid, most constricting. Allah is the most constrictor who is able to narrow or limit the sustenance, opportunity, and ease of life. He arranges everything according to his wisdom. 22. Al-Basit, extensive. Allah is the most extensive who is able to expand sustenance, opportunity, and ease of life. He is the source of well-being and mercy. 23. Al-Kafid, most condescending. Allah is the most condescending who is able to lower one's position and honor. He punishes the proud and exalts the humble. 24. Ar-Rafi, most exalted. Allah is the most exalting who is able to elevate one's position and honor. He gives glory to those who obey and humble. 25. Al-Mu'izz, most glorifying. Allah is the most glorifying who gives honor and glory to his servants. He exalts the dignity of those who believe in and obey him. 26. Al-Mudzil, humiliating. Allah is the humiliating one who lowers one's position and honor. He humiliates the rebellious and arrogant. 27. As-Sami, all-hearing. Allah is the all-hearing who is able to hear all the words, prayers, and complaints of his servants. He hears perfectly and infinitely. 28. Al-Basir, all-seeing. Allah is all-seeing who is able to see everything perfectly. He watches with his infinite surveillance. 29. Al-Hakam, establishes the law. Allah is the supreme lawgiver who has the highest authority in establishing just rules and laws. He is the source of perfect justice. 30. Al-Adl, most just. Allah is most just who is never unjust. He gives perfect justice to all his creatures. 31. Al-Latif, most gentle. Allah is the most gentle who gives compassion and tenderness to his servants. He understands everything with tenderness. 32. Al-Kabir, omniscient. Allah is all-knowing who has a deep understanding of all things. He knows all the hidden secrets and details. 33. Al-Halim, most forbearing. Allah is the most forbearing who gives patience and opportunities to his servants. He delays his punishment and gives time to repent. 34. Al-Azim, most great. Allah is supreme in all things. His majesty is incomparable and boundless. He is the source of perfect greatness. 35. Al-Ghafur, most forgiving. Allah is most forgiving who constantly forgives the sins of his servants who repent sincerely. He gives opportunities to his servants to obtain his forgiveness. 36. Ash-Sayakir, most avenger of kindness. Allah is the most avenger of kindness who gives a better reward than what his servants have done. He appreciates every good deed with multiple rewards. 37. Al-Ali, most high. Allah is most high in his position and greatness. He is above all and no one is equal to him. 38. Al-Kabir, the most great. Allah is the greatest who is unlimited in his greatness and power. He is an incomparable source of glory and majesty. 39. Al-Hafiz. Most preserving. Allah is the all-sustainer who guards and protects all of His creation. He oversees everything perfectly and infinitely. So that the duration of this video is not too long, we will continue our discussion in part 2. Thus our sharing this time, which discusses the content, Al-Asma, wa al-Sifat. Allah's names and attributes, in part 1. Please proceed directly to part 2, click on the description link. Thanks for watching, hope this is useful. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to get more Islamic content. Your opinion and support means a lot to us. See you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum. Happy greetings and let's maintain world peace. Differences are beautiful.